Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be discussing the topic of mind-boosting affirmations and visualizations, things that will help you boost your mindset so that way you can have the proper affirmations and visualizations needed to actually grow in your self-development journey. Now, I really like this topic because this is something I technically had to make myself believe to eventually get to this point right now. When you are down in the depths of despair, let's just put it that way, you don't really want to get up, and the people that want to help you, they don't really know how to help you because you're in a situation where they're just not prepped for. They've only known you a certain way, and when you're in a other different state, they are not aware or keen or sensitive to the way they need to act with you, which is why they do their best, but at the end of the day, you are gonna have to figure your own shit out. That's just the bottom line, right? No one can actually help you, even though they will try. You, at the end of the day, is you, right? You have to decide to take the actions that you are taking to eventually create those behaviors, and then those behaviors become habits, and those habits then eventually become a part of your personality, and then eventually you can turn it around. That's what I ended up having to do as well. You realize that you can't just be sitting around moping around trying to figure out that, why am I miserable? Ask that question, and after that, get the fuck up and go whatever you need to do. But in this video though, we want to talk about affirmations and visualizations because that's something so damn powerful. And I want to help you finally understand what it means as a baseline understanding. And then from there, take it for what you will, and I'll give my commentary on it as well. So we're going to shift over to the machine, this amazing piece of MacBook engineering that I love. And then we're going to go ahead and just talk to the AI and see what they say about these topics. So I already asked the question, so we'll read it together. I'll read it out loud because I know you guys have told me that you guys like me reading. So let's go ahead and I'll do that for you guys. Okay. Affirmations are positive statements that are used to encourage and reinforce beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors. They are typically used as a tool for personal development and self-improvement, as well as a way to promote self-confidence, motivation, and resilience. Affirmations can be repeated verbally or written down and can focus on a variety of areas such as relationships, career, health, or spirituality. Hint, hint, health. The idea behind affirmations is that by repeatedly stating a positive statement, so repetition, it can become a belief that is deeply ingrained in the subconscious mind and can eventually influence thoughts, feelings, and actions in a positive way. Okay, I'm definitely going to give my commentary after we read both, but let's talk about visualizations now. Visualizations refer to the practice of creating mental images or scenarios in one's mind with the goal of achieving a desired outcome. This technique is commonly used in sports, business, and personal development to improve performance. Bingo, if you watched the video before this or the video titled Mindset and Performance, that would help you as well. Increase motivation and enhance well-being. Visualizations involve using the imagination to create vivid mental pictures of specific situations or goals and can involve all the senses, including sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. By using visualization techniques, individuals can create a mental rehearsal of a desired outcome and increase their confidence and belief in achieving it. The practice of visualization can help individuals reduce stress, improve focus, and increase creativity. That's amazing, right? Tell me not. Coming back though, these two are extremely powerful, my friend, extremely. So one of the things that I like to do, or you'll learn in the Alpha Protocol, in the mindset is we leverage your RAS and your default mode network a lot, right? So reticular activating system and your default mode network. If you don't know what that is, hopefully I'll put up a link here where you can go ahead and learn more about it. But at the end of the day, selective focus. What are you gonna be focused on with your RAS? And visualization is one of them. What is it that you want to achieve, right? What is it that you're trying to do or accomplish? Right now, for me personally, I'm trying to build a body of a gods. Okay, I was about to say the body of the bods. That's like an inside joke, but a body of the gods. Essentially, what does a man look like, and how can I become that? Because that's who I am. That's who I've been born into, and I want to see the potential of this man. And so I've been on that journey. And yesterday I found out that I'm 150 pounds, but I lift like almost 160 pounds over my weight. Like I'm pretty fucking strong, it seems. But that's really good. The strength to mass ratio is definitely there. But I will eventually get to my goal of 180 pounds. I'm currently like 5'9", 5'10". So that way, actually, I'm lying. I'm fucking 5'9". I want to be 5'10", so maybe I need to visualize that. I need to visualize me being 5'10", which maybe I'll do that actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so understanding that, let's really come back to the story. The story is, how do we leverage these types of topics to help us get to where we want to go? So affirmations. What are you telling yourself every single day? Remember what we said earlier? You have thoughts. These thoughts are things that you either just think about or you actually act upon, right? So affirmations, what are you repeatedly telling yourself? What are you repeatedly thinking about? So this is essentially another way of creating positive habits, right? It all comes back to habits. Habits are you taking your thoughts, making it into actions, and then eventually those actions become what? Behaviors. And then those behaviors become habits, and those habits become part of your personality, and that personality becomes your lifestyle. So what are the thoughts? What are the positive thoughts that you're repeating to yourself? Some people would call it I forget. There's like your mantra. It's like, yeah, in the spiritual world they use, what is your mantra? Like, what are you saying to yourself all the time, or what are your affirmations? So you can definitely leverage that, and I highly do recommend it. Have positive thoughts about yourself. Even though you might not like it right now, look in the mirror, find something that you know that you are super amazing at, and build that confidence. But don't get distracted. Don't get all in your head that just because you have this confidence, you can still keep this bio sleeve that is not serving you. Remember, the whole point of alpha exists to help you preserve your bio sleeve. Many of you will be losing this thing if you keep gaining so much excess weight, a lot of situations will occur when you have a lot of weight. I don't want to get into it because I can spend all day talking about it. And there's a lot of videos that you can check out that I talk about this. But you need to make sure that those thoughts that you're having is enough for you to get to the next level, which is actually build a body of the gods. Build a body that you are proud of. Build a body that you might have experienced once in your life. And if you've never experienced the body that was designed for you, then you need to go ahead and get a personal trainer. I don't care how much they cost. Go to one session just so that you can experience what it feels like to move your body. If you don't move your body, then you're not gonna get that benefit. And this is, again, affirmations. You could do a lot of other stuff, but we always want to talk about in the context of health because that's what you're here for. There's many other creators and YouTubers that create a lot of good content about that, but we really want to make sure we solve that one niche use case, which is, how do you build a body of the gods? How do you optimize your genetic potential for yourself? Okay, so that's affirmations, right? So those are the things that you're thinking about and talking about, repeating to yourself, like words in a way. But visualizations are even better, because now if you can stack these two, you have a super powerful combination of techniques and tools, right? Super powerful if you think about it. So you think about it, that was a nice pun, a segue into it. You think about it and then you now visualize it. Okay, so I want to have amazing chest muscles. Okay, so what do chest muscles look like? Okay, I imagine in my head, I'm like, all right, so how does it look like on my body? Can I see it on my body? Do I have that ability to develop it that way? Okay, if I do, what I need to do to adapt to make that happen? So do you see what I'm doing? I'm closing my eyes and I'm thinking about every logical visualization that would help me see myself in this way. And I'm gonna give you guys a funny story. So for me to be on this journey, one of the things that I tell my clients, and I have to do it to myself obviously if I wanted to achieve it, is okay, visualize the character that you want to look like at the end. So start with the end in mind, meaning you know your size, you know your BMI, you know who you technically can look like, and again, even though we are unique in the way that we process information, how we talk, we technically have replicas of other humans as well, right? Like we came, if you look at the lineage, we eventually came from like a few different humans, a few different human types, meaning like how they look. So I know that if I go back to where I'm actually originally born, which is Bangladesh, okay, I can take a look at what those humans look like. Okay, then I can look at what those humans look like surrounding it. Okay, can I do a cross examination of, okay, what I look like versus what they look like, and then eventually you figure out that, okay, what are the optimized humans for this type of genre of humans, right? So then I found it, and eventually I made sure that I have an image of, okay, what do they look like, and then also what do the underwear models look like? Right. No, that was like the epiphany that I had. What do underwear models look like for my specific type of human? And so then I looked at myself. I looked at the underwear model, like Calvin Klein, I believe, and then I was like, okay, is this possible? Do I have enough weight? Do I have enough muscle mass? Do I have the ability? Wouldn't you know it? I've been working towards that visualization for the last 2 years, and I already surpassed it. That's what I'm trying to tell you, and how powerful the visualizations are. And again, it's powerful obviously when it happens, but it's not powerful when you're starting out. Starting out is super, like, you're unsure. It's like you going on a tour and you really don't trust where the tour operator is acting, and you don't know if he can bring you to that area safe, or if they're kidnapping. You don't know that, but it's uncertain, but you still take that risk. And in this situation, when you're visualizing something that you want, even though you know it's not happening right now, just know that you just have to keep working toward it somehow, one way or another. Your mind, your being, the universe, whatever it is, will figure out a way to get you exactly what you want, which is pretty powerful if you think about it. So I'm really happy. I was actually very grateful this morning. I was telling myself, okay, what are you really thankful for? Because a lot's been going well, in the sense that I've been thinking about it going well. I'm making sure it's going amazing. And so I want to make sure you guys also experience it as well, because it takes time, and it's not the most glamorous, but it will happen, and it just feels amazing. So let's just recap the story. I went for a very, very long time on this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that conversation. But again, leveraging affirmations and visualizations to help boost your mindset. And remember, mindset again is movement, metabolism, mindset. Mindset is your rest ritual and your rise ritual. So when you leverage your affirmations and visualizations in your sleep, when you wake up, you will have a higher probability of success, because whatever you do more than once, eventually that sort of dictates what that eventual end result will look like. So take that away. With that being said, guys, if you liked the video, definitely give it a like, letting me know you liked the video. If you did not like the video, definitely dislike the video, telling me why you disliked the video in the comments below. And of course, subscribe to the channel. That's gonna definitely help me out to understand that you actually like my content, to be honest, which is important to me, because I wanna serve you. I wanna serve the individuals that really wanna be served, and not just anyone that just, willy-nilly. Again, if you also want the notification to show up when a new video pops off, definitely hit that as well. With that being said, guys, hopefully every one of you have an amazing day. Kill it out there. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.